Alright, welcome back everybody. We're hot on the trail of Sothosil's shadow. It's gone into the area where Sothosil basically lives. Now we're going to go ahead and go through the funhouse maze that this place is no doubt going to be. Oh, the mainspring ever... I think that is the last spot of interest. I'm pretty sure it was. Let me see. Everwell Wellspring. Yeah, okay.
Just as I suspected. The defense system locked down the bridge. Slag it. I can use this terminal to unlock it, but the alarm cut the power. Looks like it has 2 charging junctions. I need you to find 2 core pumps. Can you do that? One other thing. There's a master factotum down here called...
Greetings. I am Ios. Please be advised. The sacred Cognitum Centralis is currently sealed. I kindly encourage you to exit the Cognitum immediately. Thank you for your compliance.
Not going to happen, Ios.
Beginning entity analysis. Error. Entity exists outside known POSA points. Transitioning to general reception array. Hello. I am Ios, the Automata Incarnum Overseer System. Master Seal created me to maintain and supervise the substrata operations of Clockwork City. This partition can provide answers to Class 7 queries only. Thank you for your understanding. Assessing threats to Master Seal. Dreaming. Open window. Sunlight through glass. Threat analysis prepared. Prospect Numidium. Negative. Prospect Almalexia. Negative. Prospect Erasure. Negative. No existential threat detected. Accessing privatized threat array. Dreaming. Knee abrasion. Lullaby. Threat located. Nocturnal. Urdra. Unfathomable mistress of shadows. Prospect registered. Risk level moderate. Thank you for your concern. Motive evaluation complete. Non-hostile intent confirmed. Assistance threshold increased 20%. I can now provide advice and analysis. A manual override is required to proceed. Lower automata still adhere to trespass protocols. Use caution.
Those paired threat things, the 3 that she mentioned, it's actually interesting because one of them is very, very relevant for a later era, but I won't go into that just because of the fact that it's a pretty big spoiler, so... Yeah, that died very quickly. A bit strange. I guess I have to go down and then... Okay, yeah. Okay, I understand what's going on now. I don't actually know if I blocked that one. Yeah, I'm wondering, like, is this the way to the wellspring? Oh, I didn't get that in time. Okay, I think the enemies in here are dying quicker just because it's like an instance spot where you fight through solo or whatever, because these guys definitely weren't like dying this quickly before. Well, it's one done at least. Now we gotta go do the other one. Yeah, it's a much faster run when there's no enemies in the way. And I guess it's gonna make me go all the way around. Yep, it is. Or maybe that other thing opened up. That might have been what was the case. Alright, you can go ahead and do the same exact thing. I am certainly not going to stop you from doing that. Is it up this way? I think it is. Another dinosaur in my way. Alright, there we go.
I disabled the emergency protocol. It won't shut down the core's defenses, but we shouldn't find our path blocked like this again.
Admonition. Many of Master Seal's defenses still conform to strong box protocols. Risk of severe laceration, incineration, and/or disintegration remains high.
Thanks for the advice.
This place looks like it's seen better days.
More shadows, even thicker than before. Damn. The shadow banishing spell I used on the lift overtaxed my nerve junctions. We need to find another way through. Try throwing that switch. I see something. Some kind of light burning away the corruption. A lamp, like the one you used to expose the shadow. Another switch. Try it out. When Sodasil saved me, he said I would shine a light one day. Could this be? Questions for another time. Let's keep moving.
Alright, we'll keep on going then.
Follow me, are you? Brave and foolish.
Time to keep on using switches.
Let's hope Sodasil had the foresight to install those lamps here too.
More shadows. Oh, that's weird. Oh, they leave behind ectoplasm, that's nice. Yes, the whole lamp thing now makes more sense. We'll just keep on fighting our way through, I guess. This way, I assume? Yes, okay. Just bash it away with my shield. All Axle.
Relish the victory while you can. It will take more than a lapse to keep me from the throne alive.
Can't wait to go through here. Ooh, nice, okay. Make a full-on Breton stall with that. Bit of a random one there, but you know what? I'm not gonna go ahead and take it anyways. And down. Alright. Guess we keep on hitting down. Want to get that patcher first, probably.
You should be thankful. If you knew it's such
I think these guys make some sort of like anti-magic AoE. Okay, we keep on going down, I guess.
Greetings. This partition governs all Axle operations and gate controls. How can I assist you? Evaluating access petition. Dreaming. Raindrops on glass. Wood smoke. Access granted. Please make swift progress to the throne room. Daedric corruption detected.
Yes, that's very much an unwanted thing. Do we just keep on going down? I'm assuming we just keep on going down.
Not close now, but not close enough. I will unlock this fool from the throne and claim what's mine.
Yeah, it looks like it's right ahead. Looks like we're gonna be a little bit late getting there in time, but...
Warning. Situation critical. Daedric threat rating increased to severe. I detect both a Daedric entity and a Daedric artifact in the throne room. Proximity to the throne aligned, and Master Seal poses existential risk to city and all occupants. Cleansing mechanisms offline. I urgently request that you intervene. Conducting confidence assessment. Dreaming. Deceased bird. Handkerchief. Confidence assessment complete. Certainty rating does not meet credible acceptance threshold. Fail-safe preparations underway. This partition is not authorized to discuss fail-safe protocol. Effects on non-divine person psyches deemed too dangerous by Master Seal. Fail-safe will disengage if Daedric corruption is reduced to acceptable levels. 0. Farewell, and good luck.
Okay, sounds like we have some sort of time limit. Hello there.
He's using the skeleton key to unseat the real Sotha Seal. We cannot let him get inside that machine.
I see I'll have to deal with you first. Face the darkness.
Quickly! Hold him away!
It's actually doing some damage to me, nice.
Away from the shadow!
Oh, what just happened?
Where did you... What are you doing?
Never mind where I came from. I'm keeping Seal alive, you ungrateful shrew. We can't let the shadow escape.
Just hurry! I can't hold the light for long!
Even now, at the end, you bicker. How predictable.
Here, Nocturnal.
Why do you struggle so? Do you not see that it's hopeless? Sleep now. Give in to the dark.
I can't hold it much longer. Get up, comrade. You have to turn the skeleton key now.
I will not yield! Go, friend! Do as Fear says! Unlock the throne! Free sow the seal!
Trespass, Bertram. Welcome city shall bear your weight no longer. Be gone.
You achieve nothing, little godling. The Triad looms upon Somerset's shores. All that is shall be ours.
Well done. Oh, enough theatrics, Luciana. On your feet. We should return to the surface. This is no place for mortals.
I think she's dead. Or at least unconscious. She does actually still have her health.
The prisoner. At last. You are early. Or perhaps late. It makes little difference. I'm glad you've come. Tamriel owes you a debt. Restored, yes. I reclaimed my shadow, and with it, knowledge of what transpired and what's to come. Those calculations will keep. I owe you a boon. Service, like all equations, demands precise reciprocity. I wonder, what would you ask of me? Clever. At another time, in another place, I would gladly part with it. In truth, I have no interest in Daedric baubles. Unfortunately, the Shadow Queen still lurks on our threshold. I must send this key away, farther than your feet can carry you. Power. Interesting. Power to what end, I wonder? You possess a great well of potential. Unexplored depths, hidden by self-doubt and narrow perspective. Feel no shame. I know something of self-doubt. I can reveal this potential if you wish. Altruism, a rare trait. Luciana will die, if not here and now, then elsewhere and later. I can delay her death if you wish, but to what end? Consider carefully. Luciana means a great deal to me, but grief cannot be avoided, only deferred. Ask and you shall have it.
Luciana actually helped us out quite a bit, so let's go ahead and save her.
It is done. The recalibration may take some time, but the Proctor will make a full recovery. I know she will put this gift to good use. Please, take this as well. A token from my personal collection. It is and always has been yours.
We get another heavy apostle piece here that goes to the live fire set. So we at least have 2 of these pieces now. This actually could be decent for us just because of the fact that we do self-healing. Unless it's only for other people that are healing us, then it might not be as good, but we'll see.
Strange. I spent lifetimes here in the world of tangible forms, but each time I emerge from the throne, it's like I'm seeing it for the first time. Broken, impoverished, beautiful. It seems I must delay my work for a time. When I reclaimed my shadow, I learned a great deal. Dated plots, alliances and betrayals, the return of things lost in time, the loss of things the world thought certain. I have much to do. In the short term, I need to evade fear. He took his leave to attend to matters outside my fortress. I wish to speak with both of you in a more private setting. Please find fear, and then meet me at the elegiac replication. We will speak in time. First, find Devaith Fear. I wish for both of you to meet me at the elegiac replication, a memorial south of here. Our discussion should be away from prying eyes and ears, even those of my own people. You will find her in her retreat here in the Basilica. My factotums tend to her wounds even as we speak. Of course, you already know how this will end. I hope that knowledge brings you some measure of peace.
Alright. Let's go talk to her.
Set. So the seal. Is he... Thank the gears. The people. My people. They're safe. He knew. He knew this would happen. He said I would shine a light one day. Do you see? Everything built to this. Everything. Every battle, every sorrow. It finally makes sense. You asked him that? After all the impatience I showed you, the bad temper, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I've never met a more altruistic soul. Still, I'm not sure even so the seal could save me this time. I feel it in my bones. This is how I end. Perhaps you're right. You know, I asked the seal to spare someone close to me long ago. He refused. Now I see. I understand. I'll try to make your choice mean something. You have my word.
Well, I guess that must have been the one reason she was at the, at his throne before. Because she mentioned that was the one, she had one time gone to the Centralis. That was probably for
I
that.
can't stand seeing her like this. I always thought Luciana was, I don't know, indestructible. How could this happen? And the strain was too much. Yes, I've heard. I just thought with you there, and Lord Set as well, I guess every spring comes unwound eventually, no matter how strong. Do you think she'll live? You what? And Lord Set granted you this boon? I'm sorry. I shouldn't seem so shocked. You've done nothing but struggle and sacrifice for us since you arrived. Thank you, my friend. With Luciana healed, the Clockwork City will flourish. I'll remain here a while longer. I should stay at her side at least until the factotum shares its test results. We'll meet again soon, I'm sure.
Alright, let's go find, Fear. Oh, he's actually pretty far away.
Tell me this instant if there's truth to these rumors.
I have nothing to say on the matter, Auxiliary.
You will tell me if this portal exists. This could be my one chance to get home.
This is your home now. I suggest you find your place in it.
He's still not happy.
Will I have to get metal arms now?
Modifications are at stage of getting
Alright, he should be essentially like halfway across this bridge, I think. Yeah, there he is. Actually, is a pretty nice sight.
Ah, my erstwhile companion. You look remarkably coherent. Most mortals caught in a Daedric tempest would suffer some lasting effects. I'm impressed. Baffled, but impressed. Already? I expected him to wait at least a week before summoning me. Seal's concept of time bears only a faint resemblance to our own. You should set out. I'll be along shortly. You didn't, though. Bully for you. In truth, I sought an alternate route to the throne. Through the Everglow. Unfortunately, Nocturnal detected my presence immediately. One of the few burdens of near-divine power. And difficult to miss. Trapped? No. Impeded, perhaps. Fortunately, Nocturnal's attention turned to you and the good Proctor when you defeated the Shadow. It gave me the opportunity to pinpoint the object of her fury. You. I followed her to the throne. The rest is history. Taking it all in, I suppose. Surely you won't begrudge me a moment of vulnerability. This place. It is something. I sense that I won't return anytime soon. If at all. When you've lived as long as I have, that actually starts to mean something. One can only marvel at a rival's triumphs for so long before that awe turns to resentment. And I have no time for petty jealousy. I have plans of my own, countless realms to explore. I can't afford to linger anywhere for long.
Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and meet with him then. I still don't know where that Everwound Wellspring is. I guess maybe it is in the Everglow. I don't know. Alright.
Thank you both for coming.
Of course, old friend. You seem troubled. More troubled than usual, I mean.
Perceptive as always. I do not wish to diminish your achievement, but Nocturnal's defeat here will be short-lived. What's more, she does not act alone. A third enemy looms at the edge of my sight. Their covetous eyes are now fixed on the Somerset Isles.
Then we should inform the rest of the Sijiks. They'll need to prepare.
I will inform them personally. I have a separate task for you, Deveth. Take the skeleton key. Keep it hidden for as long as you can. I trust that this task pleases you. After all, your love of such trinkets is what brought you here in the first place.
Sometimes I wonder if you see too much. I will keep it safe.
Farewell, Deveth. We will not meet again. I haven't visited this memorial for centuries, but even I need reminders every now and again.
It's kind of it's a nice little place, yeah.
Do you like this place? It took me the better part of a decade to perfect it. Every stone and flower tells a story. Tales of how things were, how they ought to be. I thought about destroying it on more than one occasion. I'm glad I didn't. I know. Ask and I will answer truthfully. Just know that the truth often fails to satisfy. You expect something grand, but I promised you the truth. I am only what time and circumstance made me. Son of a lost house, friend to a fallen king. Some will tell you that we are the product of our choices. I've never found that to be the case. I am whatever the people need me to be. A guardian, an oppressor. For some, too distant. For others, too meddlesome. I am the canvas upon which they paint their dreams and resentments. A vessel for their hopes and doubts. A mirror, nothing more. I don't. But my companions, Vivek and Almalexia, see their divinity as essential. Godhood brings them joy and purpose. They find meaning in the theatrical. Who am I to deprive them of that? Almalexia defies simple analysis. I doubt she could even describe herself accurately. To understand Almalexia, you must first understand the value of fiction. Vivek fancies himself the poet, but in truth, A.M. is the greatest storyteller. Vivek knows the boundaries that separate fact from fiction. He knows them so well that he's learned how to break them. He exists inside his verse, but recognizes the lies, the contradictions. He both does and does not believe his own tales. She believes her tales implicitly, as does everyone else. Her capacity for deception appears limitless. She sows lies like a master gardener sows seeds, and the harvest of trust and adulation is breathtaking with scope. Not in the slightest. As I said, we are, all of us, bound by our nature. Almalexia does what she does because she cannot do otherwise. It will not end well. But then, even the best endings rarely bring joy. Vivek is my brother. He knows my struggles and I know his. That knowledge makes our relationship complicated. To truly know someone is as much a curse as it is a blessing. Regret. We are bound by that at least. He also suffers a kind of enslavement. Not unlike my own, in fact. Beauty holds the keys to his shackles. Beauty and a love of great works, great heights. His appetites are insatiable, thus his despair. Yes, a poet's despair. Vivek craves radical freedom, the death of all limits and restrictions. He wishes to be all things at all times. Every race, every gender, every hero, both divine and finite. But in the end, he can only be Vivek. Not even remotely. I sometimes ask myself the same thing. May I confess something to you? I suffer from a peculiar ailment. Shall I describe it? I bear the cruel weight of certainty. Total, absolute, relentless certainty. People rarely comprehend the luxury of doubt, the freedom that comes with indecision. I envy you. Indeed. But such questions are flaccid, cursory indulgences that come and go in an instant. The truth is that my actions, both good and evil, are inevitable, locked in time, determined by chains of action and consequence. Compelled. This city serves a noble goal, the redemption of Tamriel, the unification of competing forces, the destruction of the Daedra. Unfortunately, it is an endeavor built upon a lattice of corpses, betrayal, untold horrors. Do you understand? Maybe the word I covet above all others. Hold to that word, my friend, and never let go. I instructed Devaith to run from the battle that is to come. Now, I urge you to run toward it. Long ago I broke a truce with the princes of Oblivion. This pact bound 8 princes to an oath that they would never again set foot on Tamriel. Nocturnal was not present when the princes signed the Cold Harbor Compact. Thus she flouts its restrictions. Now, this is important. Nocturnal does not act alone. 2 other princes lie in wait, Clavicus Vile and Mephala. Defeated? Forgive my candor, but Clavicus Vile cannot be defeated through force of arms. Neither can Mephala. I have preparations to make outside my clockwork realm. You must stay vigilant. Take heed of any Daedric incursions and stand ready to fight. The prisoner wields great power, making reality of metaphor. We will need you before the end. The fool's hope, perhaps. I should explain. Look around you. All of this exists because it must exist. I stand here, in this place, in this moment, not because I wish to, but because I have to. A result of action and consequence. Clever, but incorrect. The prisoner must apprehend 2 critical insights. First, they must face the reality of their imprisonment. They must see the determinative walls, the chains of causality that bind them to their course. I have, but I fall short of the second insight. The prisoner must see the door to their cell. They must gaze through the bars and perceive that which exists beyond causality, beyond time. Only then can they escape. I see only unsteady walls. If the people of Tamriel must exist inside this cell, I will make sure that the walls are stable, the gaps are sealed, and all who remain stay safe within it. I sometimes ask myself, I suffer from, indeed, compelled, maybe. I've met few heroes like you, very few. I take this matter of the Triad upon myself, but in truth, you may be the one that saves us, the prisoner who frees the world. We shall see. Farewell.
Oh, we get a nice little furnishing for completing this story here. And there he goes. Nerevar, yep. It's a nice little memorial though.
He's gone, isn't he? I knew it. I never got to speak to him. Can you believe that? 100 years of loyal service and then, poof, gone. You know, I spent years rehearsing exactly what I would say. I stood in front of the mirror, saying it over and over. Lord Set, I stand before you as your loyal servant. Prayers of thanks, supplications, on and on. Now I have nothing but questions. Why do we study in the Basilica while people struggle in the streets? Why can't we have birds like the Exodromals? How could Daedra break through our unbreakable walls? Why can't we leave? I did yesterday. Today, I'm not so sure. I have a lot of thinking to do. A lot of assumptions to challenge. Who knows? Maybe that's what Set wanted all along. I owe all this uncertainty to you. You have my gratitude, truly. Uncertainty feels liberating. The world's never seemed so open, so fresh, you know? I sense a new adventure just beginning. Thank you, my friend, and farewell. I think I'll visit the memorial for a while. It seems as good a place as any to be alone with my thoughts.
This was definitely an interesting story. And the talk we had with Silthasil was definitely... Okay, so it's not a regular furniture, it's one of these rare ones that we get that's a collectible. So that's neat, at least. Did you have anything else to say? I guess not. Yeah, that's the main story for Clockwork City. We're going to be hanging around for a bit longer to do the side quests that we haven't done at all, most of them being in the Brass Fortress, though I guess there's a couple around outside here too. Then we're gonna have to try and figure out where that wellspring is, though. I'm assuming it's probably in I'm starting to wonder if maybe it was in that Evergloam area, but we kind of went through that whole Evergloam area, so I don't think it's there. Very curious indeed. We at least have the other spot, we'll know what else to do. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed the main story for the Clockwork City. I guess I'll go ahead and end the video here, and next time we'll begin working on the side stuff for this area. After that, I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to be doing, but we'll see, I guess. We could go to Somerset immediately, or we could maybe go do some other stuff. I'm not sure yet. In any case, see you next time.